Welcome to Zero Bad Ideas. I'm Jason. I am tonight joined by Shane, Brandon, and yet another Jason. Jason, turn around and show the camera your face. There he is. Tonight we are playing Android Infiltration, which is a game that we love, set in a universe that
we love.
me and Brandon love, at least.
Yeah.
And Jason never played it before, so now we have to explain it to him, so enjoy our explanation of it.
Yeah. Playing a little love of Android, even though they're shutting it down. Which is really unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Okay.
I heard a rumor, or like someone on one of the podcasts I listened to, thought of a really good idea, like Galaxy Brain idea.
Okay.
That they couldn't renew, Fantasy Light couldn't renew it because what are they called? The guys that made Witcher.
Like CD Projekt Red?
CD Projekt Red bought the rights to it because they're going to make their own card-based game, or like set the inner world into Cyberpunk. That's kind of like smart if they actually did.
That's weird. Well, we'll see.
I'm going to have to sell body organs to get Cyberpunk.
So the point of the game is that we're trying to break into this building. It's got a first floor and a second floor and a secret room. Each room, when we flip it over, is going to have a certain number of data files in it, which are these tokens that are worth 1, 2, or 3 points. We're going to use these cubes to represent how many there are. So when you're in a room, you can take a cube, which lets you download files. Actually,
You have to use it on.
Yeah, so you have 4 action cards. Let's just start there. So on your turn, we're each going to select...
Pick up your hand.
This one's here.
What are these?
Those are item cards.
Okay.
They'll say on them what they do. So on your turn, we're all going to simultaneously select what card we're going to play and then reveal them simultaneously. So you're going to do advance, which means to move one room in, or retreat, which is to move one room out. Interface, which is to use the room. So if a room has an action on it, interface lets you do it. And download lets you take up to 2 of the tokens from the room, if there's any left. But if everyone else plays a download token or a download card before you and you go last, then there's nothing there for you to get, basically. All the cards that you play go back in your hand at the end of your turn, so you always have these 4 actions to choose from. And then over the course of the game, you'll get item cards. But item cards are really difficult to come across, so they're strong cards. But don't waste them easily, because you can't easily get them back without like reaching your hand into like a incinerator like Brandon does. If something injures you, you'll take your card and flip it over to the injured side. While you're injured, if you play either your advance or retreat card, you're basically slowed down. So you're delayed. Wait, what does delayed mean again? It's been so long.
If you play an advanced or retreat card, it doesn't come back into your hand immediately. There's a delay of 1 turn.
That's right. So you'll leave it on the table until the next turn, then take it back. That's right. Okay. It's also not very easy to heal either. There's only a couple rooms, and these aren't even all the rooms. There's random rooms that got put out. So the healing rooms and the item rooms might not even be here. There's also possibly a room here and a room here that let you into the secret room. It's the only way in. Once you're in the secret room, there's potentially things you can get, which are points. So the objective is to get in, get as many points as you can, and then escape before the police show up. Because if the police show up, they catch you and you're done. So at the end of everyone's turn, you roll this die. You'll add any number that's here on the top of the tracker, which goes up to, I want to say 8.
Yeah, I believe it's 8.
It also goes to -1. Yeah, 8. So you're rolling a die, adding whatever this number is, and then increasing this by that number. This goes to 99. If this hits 99, then the cops have shown up. So this is sort of an indicator of how quickly the police are getting here, and this is an indicator of how close they are.
Okay.
So if this gets up to like the 80s, you want to start getting out, because odds are the alarm tracker is also pretty high, and rolling even a 1 is going to increase this by a lot.
It tends to be, though, that the cards, in this case, that are closest to you and me on the table, come from a slightly different deck, so there is usually better stuff in these.
Yeah, these are better cards, for sure, than these ones.
But if you do what Shane does and you pull a friggin' Achilles, or not Achilles, oh my god, Icarus, and shoot for the sun up here, chances are the cops are going to get you because you're going to be way up here, and it's going to be hard to get back out.
Yeah.
Especially if you injured yourself reaching into a trash compactor or whatever to get some cards back.
The reason he did that is because one of the second floor cards that may or may not be there is the executive elevator, and if you take it, you can leave. I think it costs you...
It's an interface, I think.
I think it costs you files.
Yeah,
I
something.
think you have to lose a random file or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It almost paid out for him.
And then there's also NPCs that will do things, but they all say what they do.
Okay.
So yeah, so we will start with this card flipped over and everyone in it.
So there's...
Are we in it, or do we have to move into it?
We're in it.
We start in it. So there's 2 data files there. There's potentially 5 more if we can break this tech lock.
Actually, Officer Nelson actually starts in this room already.
Oh, great.
And in the NPC phase, he wounds each operative in the same room as him and increase the alarm dial.
Yep.
So let's not stay in here.
So in other words,
No, pretty much. Pretty much
We're
your
all
first turn
probably
is
gonna be
going to be
leaving.
advance to the next room.
unless you have something to kill Officer Nelson.
Yes. If you can kill an NPC, then you can do that. But yeah, so if he hadn't been there, if we were actually in this room, there's a blue thing here and a red thing. So the red thing is a tech lock. It could also be a lab worker. And if you can break a tech lock or kill a lab worker, it unlocks 5 more data files, which is that number there. And then the blue icon is the interface, and sometimes it'll say remove. This one does say remove the token, and then you can take an action. So it can only be done once ever.
Yeah, so this one lets you like draw more item cards because you have 4 item cards.
So
to start with.
Officer Nelson's
Have you
room
looked at your
has
item cards yet? Have you looked at your item cards yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Officer Nelson's room, the security station, which makes sense to be first thing inside the door. Like,
Yeah.
realistically.
Realistically, yes.
I hate realism.
He's got
in
a
my
lot of
games.
files, and he's hiding some item cards, but to access them, you have to get wounded, which is real harmful, especially on the first turn of the game.
Yeah.
Steal his data and get out.
when
Just
you're-
be like, I've already milked it. I'm out.
How do you determine first player?
The youngest starts.
Oh, all right.
So,
God damn it.
yeah.
So I place one of the 4.
First- So we're
So
all
you-
going to choose
so we're gonna choose
simultaneously,
a
but
card.
they'll get resolved in this order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just place it face down in front of you to indicate that you are ready when you to play.
I'm ready.
Also ready.
Probably should remember that I can't just hold my hand out like an idiot, or you guys will be able to look over there and see it.
Oh, we can't see it.
I can't see it.
I can probably hold the card.
I can barely see the cards when they're in my hand.
I can hold it up to the camera, and you can't see what it is. I'm also further down the table than I thought it was. Yeah, I see where my hands are now. But I was holding a card up like right above my head, which is not under the camera. Remember the time we had played Burger Bros and all the 3 stairwells were all stacked in the same corner? Like a real building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So random.
Do you remember how I still costs the game? Because that's what I do with Burgle Bros.
I mean, yeah, that's how Burger Bros goes. We start playing and then Brandon loses it.
Brandon ruins
You're
everything.
playing a card or what?
I'm thinking.
He didn't look at his items beforehand because he's too busy jerking it on his phone.
Too busy being one of my viewers?
Yes, exactly.
I only have 9% battery life, so I'm not gonna view you. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I guess I should plug my phone in.
You don't have a USB-C adapter.
I do not.
Get with the times, brah.
One more thing is Shane's going to grief me about today.
Yep. It's not rocket science, Brennan.
What is the resolution phase? That comes after we do our actions?
The resolution phase is resolving actions.
Oh, the end of
Like
the
card selection phase,
next.
the card revealing.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I was misreading something on my thing. Okay. Got it. I know what I'm doing.
Do I have the ability to plug
Okay.
my phone is the real question.
Okay, I've played my card.
So we'll reveal.
See.
Do we all reveal at the same time?
See.
I mean, it wouldn't change anything if we revealed in order, right? I don't know if it says. It might say in order.
I don't know. It might be easier for the fellows for all of the like one person out there in TV land to see what we're doing.
I didn't actually message Luke.
You're a monster.
No, we do it each individually. We don't reveal at the same time.
Somebody retweeted my tweet about us streaming. So that's nice.
There may be like 2 whole people out there watching now.
There's one. It tells me how many people are watching.
Okay. So what are you doing, buddy?
Advance.
Yeah, of course. So we reveal this. It is 2. It's the environmental testing area. So you are this guy? All right.
Environmental testing area. Great. We found friggin' Aperture Labs.
So if you want to interface with this room, you move forward one room and play an action card. If you...
Boofer, can you just lie down, Doug?
That's a lab worker.
That's a lab worker?
Yeah. So you have to have an item that kills a lab worker.
So if you kill the lab worker, you get... There's 3 more things in there.
Cool.
Jason.
I stab Officer Nelson.
Of course you do.
Then play my download or extract card. Didn't even read that part. Download. Boop.
So download takes 2. Excuse me. I am advancing, obviously, because I wasn't dumb and didn't plan on Jason killing that guy. So, why would you ever?
I mean, it's Jason McFarlane.
Brandon?
I always expect him to kill somebody. I also advanced because I didn't realize J-Mac was going to stab the security guard.
And why would you?
I mean, Jasons are known to be violent, especially on Friday 13th.
Well, because I had planned to actually blow him up with C4, but that's kind of irrelevant now.
Alright. So now Jason, the younger, rolls the die, and we advance the tracker.
You get 2 tokens if you're the first person to resolve a download card. If you're not, you get 1 token.
Jason, what the fuck, dude?
You're level 6?
I didn't mean to.
It's literally the worst you could have done.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So take your action card back if you haven't.
Okay. So I have to kill this lab technician.
You don't have to.
Does the first player change or stay him?
I was looking for that to see if that changes or not. I couldn't find it.
I feel like it does change.
This is the most important part of the stream, the part where we have to check
If
the
the game
rules
is
again.
not ended, the first player passes the die and the security tracker to the player on his left. I was wondering what tracked the first player. Of course it's the security tracker.
Okay, I play.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I must not be in a Shane Alguer and actually pay attention to the game now.
Wasn't right tech lock in my room.
Yeah, alright.
How much you leaning forward obscures me? Oh no. Oh, there we go. Lean forward again? Oh yeah, I'm invisible. There we go.
I guess my leaning forward is blocking Jason, but...
I mean, I can see his head on the mini map. The mini map.
Well done.
Yep, going with that.
It's not even my head, it's just the shadow of my head.
No, in the top right corner. You're in there.
That's my shadow.
Yeah, he is kind of in between lights. Wouldn't...
What button is the
You're really bad at this whole, like, camera thing. Camera 1, camera 2,
Well, mine's not changing.
camera 1,
There we go.
camera 2.
Yeah, you can see you.
God, I look like a mess.
I think it's because the keyboard's not level right there.
Hmm.
So I'm not actually pushing buttons so much as I'm tipping my keyboard over.
I'm gonna do that.
Are you then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, your funeral, bud.
Yep. All right. Jason.
Ow.
Changes what I might want to actually... I'm still playing this card, but...
What happened? What's going on?
Jason's taking his sweet ass time.
Yeah, break some tech lock, steal some goodies.
Is the right one? Yeah. No, let me do it the same way I was doing it. Okay. I'm playing...
Cheat? Is that what you're doing? Cheating?
I don't know how to pronounce this. Kyanju PT. I think it's a motorcycle. Or something.
Let's see.
So
Qui-Gon.
in any order, I can do any of the following: move forward, interface, and move backwards. So I'm going to interface, get 2 cards. Then I'm going to move forward, and I am not going to move backwards.
May.
What's that?
Is it May?
I can do any or all of the following.
Alright, I'm going to play Subdermal Data Drive. I can play my interface card and download card in any order. So I'm going to play my download card on this room. Download these guys. So I need 2 tokens. I need a chance.
Hope you draw ones.
You'll never know. And then I'm going to play my interface card. So I'm going to interface in this room, which means I break this guy.
Does it say to remove it? No.
It does not, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I move forward 1.
Reveal effect. Get shafted. Executive melting room.
Meeting room.
Oh, wow. I wish it said melting room. That'd have been better.
So it's a tech lock with 5 files behind it. And interface, collect up to 2 tokens from each revealed adjacent room.
You know,
And you get to play an action card.
And I get to play an action.
we're playing a game about huge mega corporations that rule the world. Why wouldn't the executives have a melting room where they, I don't know, like melt people they don't like? It makes sense.
I don't know.
It would be universe appropriate.
Also, the numbers on the tokens,
You can play
Jason,
advance.
are amounts of data in the files that you steal, and I think they're in petabytes,
Yes.
which is just a ridiculous amount of data.
I'm all about that moving forward.
So biomedical lab, you can heal.
Shane, are you going to Icarus yourself too close to the sun and then lose again?
Probably.
When this tech lock is destroyed, we can't collect tokens from this room for the rest of the round. When this tech log is destroyed, everyone in this room is moved backwards 2 rooms.
Okay. I'm going to Avanti into the melting room.
I don't know which one you are.
I'm the lady.
Okay.
The assassin.
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 What are you doing?
Advance.
Excuse me.
Quattro.
Jason, what's wrong with you?
He didn't roll a 6, bud.
4's still a high number.
It's got you there.
So, can I play an action card? Or I have to wait till my turn?
You have to wait till your
Well,
turn.
you got to choose one in advance, but then we'll reveal it in order. That way,
So-
that way your decision can't be impacted by our decisions before your turn comes
So,
up.
what's...
What's the special thing it is?
In your room there,
Yeah, what's in my room?
so you have a tech lock that you can break, which will unlock 5 more data files. But if you break it, then for the rest of this round, no one can collect data files from that room.
Not even me?
No.
Nope. And if you interface with it, You can collect up to 2 available tokens from each revealed room, which is only this room.
I'm still confused when I can use the download.
You want to use download when there's actually cubes on your
Oh, okay.
space.
Yeah, right now there's only one.
There's only one.
So I mean,
if
it's
you-
not the worst thing, but it's not.
If you play your download card first, you get 2 tokens if there is 2 tokens. If anyone else plays a download before you, which is likely if you're going last or second last, you only get 1 of the tokens. Or none if they've already been taken. I believe I'm going to do that.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Alright. I play advance. Reveal. Oh, this goes up to 1. Monster. And if you interface to this room, you enter the secret room.
Guess what Shane's gonna be doing? He's gonna interface all up in that research room.
Also, the secret room is one of 3 rooms, so it's always different too.
Okay.
Similar?
Yeah.
So I'm going to play live feed. If there are 2 or fewer available DF tokens in your current room, collect all available DF tokens in your current room, then play either 1 action or 1 item card.
Okay.
Now, I don't understand if that influences the fact that I'm already playing an action card, if it means I play an additional action card, or if I only play the 1 action card. Because, like...
What does it say?
So,
Collect tokens,
Collect
yeah.
tokens, yeah. Then play either 1 action or 1 item card. Is that in addition to the 1 action card I would normally play already?
Well, you played an item card, so playing the item card lets you play either an item card or action card. You're not playing an item card and an action card.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm going to just change the cards I had down on the table here because I wasn't entirely certain. So I'm planting C4.
All right.
What does C4 do?
At the end of the next resolution phase, it explodes.
What does it do?
It's going to break the tech lock
Destroys NPCs, lab workers, and tech blocks.
and also injures anyone in
And
the room.
wounds anyone in the room.
At the end of the next round?
Next round.
At the start or end?
At the
It says-
end
it
of the
says
next
perform the
resolution
following
phase.
at the end of the next resolution phase, which would be next turn.
Alright, well, hopefully not in there.
Jason?
I advance.
Interface. So I can move forward 1 room and play 1 action card. Advance.
You mean you're not going to stay in the C4 room?
Alright.
Darn, your dog's everywhere.
Oddly enough.
He's always in the way. That's his superpower.
I need the board.
Don't blow it.
I already did. I advanced the thing 1. Now it's going up by 6.
You did it to 6. Wait, did it advance the thing by 1 or did it set
This
the timer?
increased the dial by 1.
Yeah, the top dial.
You're worse than him. You rolled a 5 and you increased it by 1.
Yeah.
You are doubly worse than him.
Yeah, you're doubly worse than me.
Exactly.
Was that a tech lock?
In here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Red is a tech lock. Yellow is a guy.
Lab work.
I played my explosives at the wrong bloody time.
Good job. You also set them for only 2 seconds.
Good job, you blew it.
I am the assassin. I never said I was like quiet about it.
I gained a follower just now.
Hello, new follower.
I don't know if they're watching. I have no viewers right now. But either way, in case they watch it afterwards, Atheist Panda, thanks for following me.
Who would that be?
I don't know.
Is it Luke?
No.
No.
Luke would not. What was that?
Murderer.
Cat.
Oh, okay.
Cat murderer.
Whose turn is it?
C'est
Brandon's.
moi.
Do your thing.
Face card, Jason?
Yes.
Do that sexy thing.
I interface.
there's a tech block.
That's not where you are.
Yeah, but this says each
Oh.
revealed adjacent room.
I see. Okay.
So he blew himself up to steal 2 tokens from that room.
All right.
Okay, if I had paid
You're
more...
bad at this game.
If I had paid... The next room over is the healing room. I'm not even worried.
That is true.
If the healing room wasn't there, I wouldn't be
2
self-death...
turns from now, Brandon will be back on track.
Yeah. I mean, but I'll also have like a lot of stuff. I'm also not...
Data code breaker, which lets me destroy 1 tech block in your current room,
All right.
and then play your interface card.
Okay, well, hang on. The tech lock is destroyed, so we get 3 things here. And everyone in this room is moved backwards 2 rooms.
Then I play interface.
Well, now you play interface in this room, so you have to move forward
Into the
1.
bomb room! Hey!
And play an
Welcome!
action card. Do you have an action card that would save you?
Do you have the rocket skate that'll get you out of the exploding room?
You can play the you play your advanced card.
No,
I
it has to be an item card.
Mics so I can turn Brandon's down.
I could play slider, choose 1 adjacent room, move your operative and all available DF tokens in your current room to the chosen room.
I mean, you could do that.
It'll get you out of the bomb room.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Sure.
All right.
Whoopty,
what did I play?
I just did 1 giant circle.
I played Informant. I get to collect 2 tokens from the server pool. Then play an action or an item card.
You should totally play the advanced card.
I might.
Well, that was your
Action
leg,
or
not the dog.
item card. Something in
Something
my
was tickling my
room.
leg, and it was your leg.
Hell, I'm not even touching
It was
it.
your leg hair and my leg hair. They were interacting.
I'm gonna
Your leg
play.
hair playing with my
This
leg
this
hair.
I
can
know.
interrupt the operative's turn.
Yeah, which means that he didn't play his interface card in this room, played it in that one.
Huh. Yeah, I'll endeavor not to be too loud. I apologize in advance to anyone that's
Oh.
eardrums exploded.
They are watching. I said, thanks for watching. They said, no problem. I really enjoy Infiltration. Well, excellent. We also
Ooh.
enjoy Infiltration.
Who
So,
are you?
fun story. That's irrelevant. Fun
Don't give us,
story.
like, damn turn. Wait 2 seconds.
All right, I'm sorry. I am
I'm
sorry.
going to play my interface. Let's move up forward a room.
Yeah.
And play an action card. I'm going to play Utility Belt. I can basically do whatever I want, move forward, backward, interface download. I'll move forward again. I am back where I was.
None of you have the balls to stay in the explosion room with me. You're all weak.
We don't have
Well,
a death
all
wish.
week. Okay, so fun story about Infiltration. Jay and I played it, like 2 years ago, I think,
Might have been.
at a game, FLGS here in the city.
Be a loser.
Sorry,
At
a
a game
friendly
store.
local game store. Anyways, we played it. We played it there, and we're like, oh man, this game is fantastic.
Roll
Because
that.
Jay had read about it
Roll
on
some.
Board Game Geek.
It's technically my turn. I haven't gone yet.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you
he's your
also...
last. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was
So
last.
you're-
I don't
the
wanna play this
monster.
card anymore though.
Well, too bad.
You have to play it.
So while Shane is...
I use my circuit talent. I choose 1 revealed adjacent room, destroy 1 NPC, lab worker, or tech lock in that room, then play my download card as if I was an operative in the chosen room. So I cannot break this tech lock because it was already broken, but I download and take 2.
So to finish the
And
story,
wasted my fucking circuit talent. I don't care about your story.
it's not for you. It's for the one viewer we have who's
Yeah.
also a fan of Infiltration,
Atheist Panda.
Shane Alguire. Anyways,
Atheist Panda, not Shane Alguire.
so we've been looking for it for a while, but it was out of print, and we walked into yet another game store in the area on the Quebec side.
Roll the die and talk.
And yeah, see, that's how you do it, gents. You roll a bloody 1, and you don't roll super high. And so we happened to be in the store earlier this year, and I just happened to look up and be like, "Oh, hey, look, Infiltration's on the table on the counter."
We had been to that store
Plenty of
several
times
times before, and I looked at all the shelves. Everywhere I go, I look for this game because I've wanted it. It's been out of print, and yeah, he happened to pull it off the shelf, and he showed it to me, and I said, in my head, I thought, no, that's
Mainframe.
Android mainframe, which I absolutely do not care about. And Brandon's like, no, this is the one you do want. I looked at it again, like a double take, and I'm like, oh my god, it is. So I grabbed it. It wasn't even in their system. I don't know if I stole it from them. I mean, they sold it to me. They sold it to me. But, like, I don't know if it was supposed to be on the shelf. It didn't have a price sticker. They had to, like, look up what it was worth to sell it to me. It was incredible.
But we got it.
All right.
So
Very good. That's the
what's
important
the
part.
difference between interface and download again?
Interface is to do
Oh, this
whatever
blew-
the blue
this,
thing
this
is.
blew up at the end of Brandon's turn.
It did.
Now you're injured.
I don't care. But there's also now 5 new download tokens in there, right?
Yep.
By interface, what is the special ability?
For what?
Or the one I'm in.
Oh, the one you're in for
You,
interface.
you go become healthy.
Yeah.
If you're hurt, you become.
If you blew yourself up, you could be healthy again.
Yeah. All right.
I have 3 viewers now.
Hello, new viewers.
One way of getting a game. Yeah, it is.
It wasn't intended,
Isn't
but
it
it
the
was
second time I
definitely
bought a game that didn't exist in a system.
Yeah. They were about to sell it to you cheaper than it was the price was. Because you found the game, you paid for it, but then you realized that's so
Yeah, what was that game? It was on the shelf with like wildly the wrong price.
Wasn't that Infiltration? That had
no.
the 2 stickers on it? No, it was one we bought the same day. What else did we buy that day? Well, anyways, Jason, did you put your card down?
Everyone ready?
Okay.
If you've used your item, you put it in the discard pile there.
I forgot where it was.
Start reveal first.
Yeah,
Well,
as soon as
as
Jason
soon as
is
everyone's picked
done.
their cards, yeah. What was that other
Okay.
game, though?
All right.
I mean, there was the time they sold us
Download.
Terminal Directive for Android Netrunner. They sold it to us for $10.
I was about to play download, then I
Take 2
realized
cards.
that you were going to do that.
Take 2. Don't show them.
It was like $15
Where do I-
for
okay.
Terminal Directive.
What?
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
Put 'em face
we
down.
paid under the $66 that normally retails
Those
for.
are your
so-
victory points at the end of
That's
the
what
game.
you're worth.
Okay.
If
As long as
if
you survive.
escape.
Okay.
If
No, there was a game
Go, Jason.
I pulled off the shelf and the advance. I pulled off the shelf and it was
Interface.
super not the right price, and I told them that. And they looked up in their system. It was before they moved. Kessel Run. It was Kessel Run before they moved.
Oh yeah, it was the one you bought used from them. Was it Tragedy Looper?
No, I don't think so. That was cheap.
Or was
that,
the
that
one?
Was, that was on a cheap
No,
shelf.
it was. Yeah, you're right. It was the one you told them the price was way wrong on it. That they
Yeah,
had
I
listed
told
on
them it was wrong, and so they could fix it. Finding out of print. I assume Fantasy Flight Games is always a win. I mean, it's the only one I've looked for. Although maybe one day I'll look for Netrunner.
Yeah, when we decide we need more of that.
Yeah, once we finish Terminal Directive and actually need more of it.
Yeah, in 2 years down the road.
I might get the new expansion when it comes out though.
Hmm.
The final expansion.
The final expansion. C'est moi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm playing high capacity wire, so this is in the current room. It doesn't really matter because it's going to affect only me. And then I play my download and extract card. Wherever that is, whatever. Assume I played it. All operatives who resolve their download or extract card in this room collect 2 additional DF tokens from the room's available DF tokens. So I'm going to be collecting 4 of these. And that's why I blew myself up.
Fine.
So I need the bag, yo. Bag me.
I'll bag you.
Bag me and tag me. I mean, I blew myself up with Semtex. I mean, it's going to have to
There is
happen.
a reason to your madness.
There is a reason to the madness. It's not like I blew myself up for no reason.
I wish game stores would surprise me with stuff that they have sometimes, and not just have the same stuff they always have.
In what way?
That's what Atheist Panda said. Game stores have surprised them with what they have sometimes.
You
Like,
know, when we were
I mean,
kids, do you remember when they
Combo
used to
Trap has stuff that I wouldn't have thought they'd have, but
That's true.
that's
I
about
mean,
it.
how many times though have you and I gone into a
Remember that?
game store and like convinced them to buy something else? Well, does this live on that at the end of the round? Okay, well then that'll be going away because I'm the end of the round. So
Roll the die.
I wish like game
Don't
stores.
stare at me. I don't need this pressure.
I wish game stores did like, oh wow,
I told you not to stare at me.
So
7.
it's up to 24 now.
Increase it by
Is
6.
it 23?
oh that should be one higher. That should be 18, not 17. I forgot there was Shane's one on there because he's a bloody monster when I rolled my
So
one.
25.
Because it went up by 6, yeah? There's 18. 18 plus 6 is not 25.
7
8, oh
Wait.
my gosh.
Oh.
plus 1.
Oh.
Oh, Jason, you're the worst. Anyways, remember when we were kids and they used to have like candy grab bags or like mystery grab bags of like all their crappy
yeah.
garbage candy that had been sitting out on the shelf for a while?
Sure, yeah.
Game stores need to have that, but for board games. Just you buy a random board game
No,
bag for like...
that, they have that. It's called Board Game Box.
That's a thing?
Yeah. I don't know if it's called that, but it's like that.
It's like Loot
It's a
Crate
s-
for board games?
Yeah, it's like Loot Crate for board games.
I
You
am
sign
way
up and
too old
there's-
for this shit.
They'll send you a random game every month or something, but like I either have the games that they've sent out in the past, or they might send, or I don't want them. So
There's no point.
it doesn't benefit me.
I mean, you
So
buy a million board games a day
grab bag
anyway.
of board games would be useless to me. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's your turn. He needs to
Oh
pass
yeah,
that
he
to
just,
you.
he just rolled.
I don't understand why we don't have like the chat up on the second screen, but I guess
How would I read it? Who would that benefit?
I could read it from here probably.
I can read it right here.
Well, I can't.
Download.
I also play download.
Oh, what secret room was it? I even missed it.
It's prototype.
Does it have a thing in it?
Well, it will if he interfaces with it. If he wants to
it has
interface,
the prototype
if he
thing?
wants to interface with the prototype. Remember, don't fist the Android girls.
I don't even know where that's referencing.
It's an internet joke. It's just
Can I get my
it shows a
CDs?
guy's hand getting crushed up in some gears, and it just says, "Beware, don't fist the Android girls."
Brent?
What are
Did you,
buckyballs?
you
Oh.
didn't choose a card?
I'm so sorry. I am. My brain is imploding. I'm
I know what
advancing.
buckyballs
obviously.
are, but I can't describe them to you right now.
A buckyball is a like nano, like a carbon ball that's like low friction. So if I advance into the health room, obviously, why wouldn't I when I blew myself up like
I
an
don't know.
idiot?
That's not what a buckyball is, but okay.
Isn't it? What's a buckyball?
It's a
Buckyballs, well, buckyballs are either those little metallic ball things that I had, like those like
The magnetic ones?
things that you can pull around. But also buckyballs are something that you can put inside your body.
Well, we're not talking about that. Oh,
no. Buckyballs were invented by a guy, a scientist whose last name is Bucky, and they're carbon.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Carbon. What the heck is the word I want? Like
It's
they're
your turn,
high
Jason.
tensile carbon balls essentially that are like frictionless.
Okay. Jason, roll the dice.
I will do the thing.
Don't
Roll
look
them,
up.
roll them beautiful bones.
3.
That is 4.
I know. That is not an answer to my question.
All right, my turn. You're just gonna advance again, Jason Brennan?
I can't.
You gotta interface with this place.
Buckyballs are the little magnetic balls.
But there's also a thing I read about that they are a frictionless carbon.
You're a frictionless
Thing.
carbon nanometer tube. All right.
Don't be so mean.
Thank you. No one ever sticks up for me. I appreciate it.
You ready, Jason?
This side of the table, guys. I gotta stick together.
It's Benoit balls that I'm thinking of.
I
not
know what you're thinking of
buckyballs.
Benoit balls. I'm aware of that.
Why are we even friends again?
Because
I'm going
I
last
always
now.
bring such amazing things like Alligator Fuckhouse or the Alabama Hot Pocket. You know what Alabama Hot Pocket is?
No.
No,
Talk about it.
no,
Don't tell
no.
him what it is. He doesn't need to know.
I don't want it to be on this stream. I don't want to lose the one person we've already gained today immediately.
To quote, but probably misquote Atlantis, trust me, you'll want to know. He told me, and I want to know. And now I'm telling you, you don't want to know.
When you go home tonight or on your phone when you have a
Never
chance,
Google it. Never
Google
Google
it
it.
on
Never Google it.
on what's it called?
Trust the older, wiser Jason.
I'll just tell him later.
I'll add this to things not to Google, along with 2 rows.
I will just blur it out later. Just
Oh my goodness,
Oh
never
my
do
God,
that.
you're gonna blurt it out. Hang on, 1 second, atheist.
No,
piano.
that's not.
I can just mute it from here.
Oh yeah, you can just mute it. Just hit the mute button.
I can never look at a woman the same way again.
All right.
Wow, that's the part they
Yeah.
get.
Are we ready? Everyone's ready?
We were young once.
All right. I download.
I guess I shouldn't have flipped that over yet. Whatever, I don't care.
Shouldn't have. That's not how the game works. Hasn't been the way the game worked the last like 3 turns. Okay, what is your turn now? What are you doing?
I'm interfacing to heal myself, obviously.
Oh, you have 2 cards out.
Because I was injured and I was delayed when I moved into this room where I healed myself after I blew myself up with a bomb.
Forgot that you blew yourself up and they made fun of you for it. Jason?
You spent so much
Advance.
time making fun of me for it. How could you forget?
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you copied me. I was going to advance. Reveal the robot, CSX.
If CSX 13 is in the entry room at the start of the NPC phase, return this card to the game box. NPC phase, destroy all tech locks, lab workers, and NPCs in the same room as CSX 13 and move CSX 13 backward 1 room.
Do you want to explain that again?
Okay, so the
basically he
robot
moves.
is in here face down, and if you can interface with the room, you turn him face up, and then we haven't had an NPC phase because we haven't had an NPC other than the one that I've murdered. So every NPC phase, which is after we've done other things, this guy here will move one room closer to the exit, and while he's there, he'll break any red or yellow locks in the room, and then eventually he'll just walk out and
Which is really only good
be
for...
free out in the world.
Which really only good for this room here because he would kill this.
that.
Tech.
Oh, that too.
Is that a tech lock? Oh yeah, that is a tech lock.
Yeah. It just doesn't have special text on it.
Oh.
So yeah, he'll march out there, kill this lab worker, break this tech lock, and then be free
Okay. Do you have
and run amok.
Oh
For
no!
action
Please
card.
don't! I don't want to get attacked by the robot after having just gotten.
He doesn't
gotten
attack you.
I got a.
Sorry, yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
play my action card now, or do I have to play it in any order?
Are we on the next round? Like
No, I
have to-
didn't resolve my card yet.
Okay,
I also advanced. Well, your next card, you mean?
Yeah, my action card.
You mean your next round card?
Well,
We haven't finished
This
this
round
round
I played
yet.
advance.
okay, but I know someone have played action cards.
But
and
no, we haven't. The only reason I have two in front of me is because I was injured in this state out, and then I interfaced in
Yeah.
this room. I didn't
There
play
are-
a second one. I
there
just
are
have only
some-
played one.
There are some item cards that let you play an item card and then also an action card, but there's
Okay.
no action cards that let you play two action cards.
Correct. So anyways, what I was talking about is fullerenes. They are a molecule of carbon in the form of a hollow sphere, ellipsoid, or tube, often referred to as Buckminster fullerenes or buckyballs. Buckminster
Where'd my
Fuller is a
Cards go?
scientist slash architect slash futurist slash author slash he's a lot of things.
I,
Look him up.
I,
He's
pre- I
interesting.
prefer Buckner and Garcia myself, but here we are.
You're just making stuff up. Stop it. Okay, so now everyone has resolved. So Shane does the
I did
damage.
already.
Shane did the damage. We all get our cards back. I get my cards back.
Take your card back. Now it is Brandon's turn to go first.
And the only way to break an interlock is with an action card.
Now
Break
I am the
a
one
tech
who-
lock
Tech
or a
lock?
card that
Yes.
says break a tech lock.
Yes. But you can interface with this room if you want, and then he would break this lock.
Would he?
Yes, he breaks the locks, then he moves. So yeah, he would break that lock, and then
Pardon
he'd
me.
move.
I am very
And he
warm.
wouldn't harm us.
I'm tempted to turn the gain down on your mic just a touch. It was a really bad mistake putting the two loudest guys closest to the mic.
I didn't choose to put you anywhere.
I mean, you were already sitting there.
And I turned the gain up when we were playing Brimstone because it wasn't hearing people at this end of the table, but I feel like we're louder than we were on Saturday, so it's probably fine. You turn it down or up?
I don't know. I turned it towards me. Is that down or up? I can't tell.
That's down. That's down.
I assumed it would be down. Left is always down. That's why I'm left-handed. I'm always down. Anyways,
Counterclockwise.
It's your turn, Brendan.
I think you mean Wittershins.
Did you roll?
Yes.
We're way
I
past
rolled a
that.
3.
I advance. Avanti.
I advance.
I thought you were going to activate the robot.
I didn't want to do your work for you.
Increase the alarm dial by 2.
Oh, you are the worst. This is like your reverse elder sign. You are the one that is killing
There's
us.
a tech lock in this room that adds 4 data files, but also increases the alarm by 2.
If you do that,
And interface, you can remove this to get 2 cards from the item deck.
actually, Atheist Panda, if you're looking for
I
a game
downloaded
that
these.
not necessarily out of print, but probably hard to get because I don't think it's been translated here and brought to North America yet. I'm just happen to be looking at it on Jay's wall here, but you need to look into a game called Time of Soccer is the rough translation name of it.
Well, that's what it's called, wherever I can see it.
It's another one that is hard to get, but it's kind of
also
like a
download.
soccer RPG slash team management game. It's a really interesting game.
Might as fucking well.
Actually, if you have a Tabletopia account,
Yeah.
it's on Tabletopia. It's worth looking at. It's interesting.
Yeah, we're not a fan of the platform, but it has good games on it.
Okay, Brendan.
Am I gonna roll a 1 again? I hope so. Watch me roll a 6. Nope.
Don't roll on the microphone.
I didn't mean to roll in the microphone.
Don't keep it next to the microphone then.
I rolled a 1.
Technically you rolled a 6, but we're going to call it a 1.
No, that was the one that went out of the thing. It doesn't
A
count.
1 plus 3.
Yes.
Is
Should
that
be a
35 now?
Maybe 35, yes.
Gross.
interfacing to again with that room?
In this room here, you
Unless you
discard this token and draw 2 cards.
Unless you tickle the room thing.
Jason's like, I'm interfacing.
What?
What in the interface?
No, you need to keep going forward and find me the Halo conference room.
That's the other way out of the secret room.
So is he like, are you stuck there?
No, I can leave.
Yeah, he can use his retreat card to go back out of there to the
Yeah, that one.
research admin office. What are we doing? That. Okay, good to go.
Excuse me, boy.
You're first, right?
Yes.
Do the thing.
Guess what? Interface.
Oh, Cal Surprise.
Oh.
Have 2 cards.
Yay.
Would you like an action cards?
I played Secretaries. She reduces the alarm dial by 2.
Oh, hey, Boofer.
You're welcome. Then I get to play an action or an item card.
Also,
I'm going to play
Atheist, if
Signal
for some
Boost.
reason Shane or I are way too loud, just let Jay know so he can slap us around a bit so it'll be less loud.
No one has played a download card before me, so I get 2 from there. 2 from there.
Excuse me?
That's the
Excuse
card
me?
I played.
Baking soda?
Baking powder.
I don't like you. I don't even care if it's baking powder or baking soda. You can just screw right off, bud.
I like when I confuse Shane because he doesn't watch enough movies. Do you remember that?
No.
You said something to me and I didn't understand, and I said baking powder, and you were like, "What?" And I said, "Some people need to watch more movies."
Well, he just needs to watch more Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Obviously. That's the solution in life, is always watch more Wayne's World.
Apparently.
Well, this sucks now. I download the one stupid token here because someone's a jack-off that's still
Well,
not good.
you'd only get 1 anyway because this gets played as if I played a download token or a download card. See, it's only get 1 token if there were more.
But if you hadn't have done that,
Well,
I'd
sure,
have
if I-
gotten 2 of them
If I
from that
hadn't
room.
have done that, then you would have got tons
Where's
of
the...
stuff. Sure.
Oh, Shane has the bag. Shane has stolen the bag. I hope I get all the 3s. That was not a 3.
Alright. Jason, roll them bones.
Roll a 6, bud.
Nice.
What you're good at. Please don't roll a 6. Oh my gosh.
1, 2,
I'm glad I'm near the entrance because I'm gonna be the only one getting out of here alive.
7. It's at 42.
We're all pretty much at the same spot right now.
Well, you and I are... You're one space further along than I am. So is Jay.
Well, I finally used all my item cards.
It's at 42.
It's the meaning of life.
Do I want to do that or not?
42 is less than halfway. Do I want to be the second person traipsing through the second floor? No. We lost our viewer.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he found something better to do.
I'm up to 6 followers though.
Nice. Yeah, turning the game down, like I barely bump into the yellow with my regular talking, where before I was just like always in the yellow.
Yeah, alright. I'm not as registered as you, but... What you looking at?
No.
Although, I realize with
Everybody
like,
ready?
banging on the table, like, we
Yeah.
probably need to put something, this on
You're not
something
first.
soft, like a
Yeah,
mat.
I'm up
I had a
first again?
cloth under it.
You're not first.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
Yeah.
I had a cloth under it when it was
I
on
thought
my
you were gonna
desk
play this, right?
in the apartment.
Yeah,
That
that makes sense.
I realized that rolling dice and stuff on the table is going to be allowed.
You can't interface with the room that's already been interfaced, right?
Not if it doesn't have a token on it, no. Like some of them don't say to remove the token. Like this one.
Get out of my
But if it does, then yeah, it's only a one-use thing. Usually the ones where you get tools, you can't use more than once.
So, When can I use an
Yeah, we can only
action
get one
card?
prototype each, don't worry.
What's that?
When can I use an action card?
They are zettabytes, in fact, not petabytes. They're even higher
Oh,
than
Or
petabytes.
I mean, like a
Item card, you mean?
item card.
Instead of an action card.
Instead of an action card? Okay.
Yeah, that was the confusion I had with how to plant my bomb and also do things. Yeah, that's not how it works. Or not my bomb, the other one.
Sorry, that was vague. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's your card then?
Jetpack. I can move ahead and ignore everything.
I used my jetpack. It was ineffective.
That was a special sound effect for jetpack. So how far do you move?
2. And I review them. Ignore all enter functions, item card effects, and special card effects in each room entered this way.
He's jumping ahead 2 rooms?
Yep.
Mm.
Jetpack.
Neither of those rooms are the Halo conference room, jerk.
I'm trying. It's like everything I do is not good enough for you people.
All you're doing is setting off alarms and not
that
collecting
is-
data.
That is in fact
I have
a-
never
that
had,
is-
I
so-
haven't had a chance to collect data.
This
Well, now
one
you do.
here, the tech lock increases the
back to free
proximity
stuff.
dial by 10. That's the big one. That's the big number.
Good thing I ignore that.
But
Well, if you break your tech
but
lock.
it lets 8 files out. Interface token, you remove this token to swap up to 3 of your collected tokens with an equal number of random tokens. And then interface with this room, you remove the token to destroy the lab work in this room, which gives 4 more tokens.
Okay.
Roll them dice.
Oh, right.
I apologize for fluffing my shirt, but it is warm and moist down here.
That's how you do it.
Good job.
You're
You play
welcome.
the guitar on the MTV?
Maybe you do.
That ain't working.
That's the way you do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing guitar on the MTV, that's probably why they're going to shit.
No, MTV's been going to shit for a long time. Not my fault. So that was
Alright.
everyone's actions, yeah?
Duh.
Oh, breaking this tech lock reduces the alarm dial. I thought we increased it. So revealing it increases it, and then breaking the tech lock decreases it.
So it's a wash.
Well, hey, I mean, it's worth something, right?
Yeah, but you have to have something that breaks the tech lock, which
Well, he got new item cards, so maybe he does.
is true.
Alright.
Isn't there like a rocket sledge or something you can use to break tech locks? Like in the most literal sense of breaking a lock?
Yeah, this is a sledgehammer.
Alright,
Okay.
my turn.
I don't know if it's a rocket sledge, but it's definitely a sledgehammer.
I
rocket
retreat. I'm gonna get all up on the Android action here.
Interface.
Just take all the data files out of there.
Sure did.
That was taking you a while.
I don't know where this cube came from. I think it's one that I got.
So what does interface do again?
What's that? Oh, sorry, because you're interfacing in here. Interfacing here kills this guy.
That kills the crab.
Thanks, meme.
Now there's 4 more tokens there.
Huzzah.
Okay. Now roll a 6.
You
Don't
just
let him
sit
escape.
there and
Let him hoover up all that data, but don't let him escape.
5.
you know what word I think of when you say Hoover.
Herbert?
No. We're talking about hoovering up things.
A schneef?
Hoovering up that schneef. Have you watched it anymore?
No.
Anymore? Goddamn fucking scrub.
So I didn't watch the second season?
Part of
Yes.
it, I think you
I
did.
think I watched part of it at least.
Yeah, you have.
Definitely didn't watch the 3rd season.
Or 4th season.
Is there a 4th season?
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Go, Brandon.
when the 4th season come out?
I retreat.
I
It's on
download.
5th. Take 2. Don't have any good item cards to make you download faster, I think?
No.
That sucks.
Interface. I'm last, right?
No, I am.
Shane's last, okay. You would.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now we need to roll a 6. I'll take it. It's 54. No, 50. Yeah,
Hello, Double.
Okay, everyone ready?
Sorry, I was rolling the thing. Yes.
Okay.
Where are we at? 55?
Download.
I can't drive 55.
Pass.
Just leave the bag over by him. He's going to be pulling those for a while.
Download. Oh, no.
Too late.
No. Oh, my current room. Okay. He played a download card before me, but it has to be in the same room to get left.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I was in my head. I was thinking it was just at all.
No, that's what the extract one does.
At all.
I think that's true.
Shenane?
I already advanced.
Oh, I retreat.
You're going deeper in.
Mm-hmm. He's got to Icarus way too deep, man. All right, that's everybody.
When you're in too deep.
No, stop. You don't want him to get content struck. Yeah, just make it harder for yourself. That's 63.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Still at 99.
Oh,
Anyone inside loses?
62.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you're inside when it hits 99, your data files are irrelevant because you get arrested.
Funny story, if you steal things and the cops arrest you before you get out with your stolen things, you don't get to keep the stolen
But
things.
unlike Burgle Bros, when Brandon loses, he doesn't rat us all out, so we all lose.
Jason, you're first. Alright.
That is very true.
Alright.
You activate it, that room, don't you? Or only once revealed?
I only advanced.
Okay.
Some of them say when the room is flipped. Some will say
Yeah,
when
some
you
say,
enter the
some
room.
say reveal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are the cards that say enter? I feel these ones say enter.
Yes, it's
But none of these ones.
it's one of the ones that comes up in this room in this row, I think.
Hmm.
That when you like pass through, it's like a laser
Use
security
your
grid or something, if I'm not
Download.
mistaken. Do we get somebody else watching, or just atheist and he's gone now?
Well, I mean, it still says 1, but I can't tell who it is.
Roll, Jason.
Because it's you.
It's not me.
Oh.
Roll.
Well,
roll
hello,
time.
other person.
Roll time.
I mean, it could still be
No.
the same. Here we go.
Here we go.
5.
Is there a way to get down to the entrance by keep going up?
And 6.
That's like a card.
Is there a way
There is
down?
one card called the Executive Elevator. That will let you escape.
There's one. Is there one card that will get you down with the sickness?
There is not.
Alright.
What if it lets you get up and then get down with the sickness?
Maybe.
Jason. Give me that thing. It's my turn. I'm first.
And he needs to die. Die.
Shane is the Game Boy.
He's the one who wins.
So funny.
Well, I know what Shane's doing on his turn.
Oh, this guy moved.
Okay.
Shane's interfacing. I already saw him put his card down, but he put it the wrong way.
Where even are you? Oh, what's interface do?
Let's him
Oh,
trade 3.
swap tokens, right.
Hope you put 3 1s in to get 3 1s.
Me too.
Because that'd be funny. I'm also a bad friend, so, I mean, there's that. You know, if you show them to me, I can see what they are.
But I didn't show them to you.
I saw one of them was a 1.
Doesn't mean anything.
I know. I just know
You
we
can't
picked...
game the system by knowing how
I
many
know.
points he has.
I'm not Stacy.
Okay.
So I download.
Oh, damn, 3 viewers
Oh, jeez,
coming out of the woodwork.
we have risen to territory we did not expect to get to.
Hit him with an ad.
Yeah. I think you have to be at least the first level before you can even like put ads on things.
How do we get to a point where I get to watch and make people watch Overwatch for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna retreat.
A long time. You would.
What do you mean? What's... Nothing I do is good enough for you.
And he breaks that tech lock. Or he kills that lab assistant.
No, he destroys it.
He
and
does
then
it. He does it before he moves.
after, yeah. As
So
he's,
he did
as he's
this,
leaving.
and then he moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just kills him on his way out the door. Because lab worker's like, wait, you're a prototype. You can't exist in the real world.
Punched.
And he'll get outside and he'll get arrested and be like, oh, I did not kill him.
No, he'll get out there and it'll be Detroit become human.
I guess it could be Detroit become human.
He'll get out there and be like, yeah, I totally killed Toad. Spoilers. So it's the start of the round? Gesundheit.
I was like, oh man, a room marking interface. What can I do with it? Oh, right, be healthy again.
Yeah, no one needed that room
I
after
do
blowing
like-
themselves up with Semtex.
I do like when the rooms come out in an order that makes sense. Like when there's a room where you hurt yourself, and then like the very next one is like the healing room.
Okay.
Like they have to put the medical lab behind Officer Nelson's office because he gets trigger happy.
I play subsonic emitter. Move
Oh.
each operative in your current room, excluding yourself, forward one room, then play one action card.
You prick.
And then I'm gonna hit. Where did retreat go?
Including yourself?
No,
Did you just put that back in
Excluding
your hand?
yourself.
sorry.
You don't get to keep it, do you?
No.
Yeah, it says
I
everyone
was,
except
I
him.
was looking for my retreat card. Sorry.
So he moved Shane in... No. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, and then play action card. He played
Don't worry,
retreat.
Brennan. We did it right. You're wrong.
Oh, yes, okay, sorry.
He shoved Shane in the next room and then booked it.
I mean, Shane was just going to advance in there anyways.
No, I wasn't actually, but thanks.
So
Did you just change your card, you cheater?
No.
Stops copies me.
I wish I could.
No hint.
Because at this point, I would just fucking advance further. Just try to find a Halo
I'm
conference
surprised you
room.
didn't. Yes.
you're the worst.
So that becomes
Good job, Jason.
8. And then...
What?
So I just want to know, I want to let you know, we're at 81 out of 99.
Yeah, I'm 2 rooms from the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Me and all my
he,
sweet,
he kills that guy and then moves in the next room.
me and all my sweet deefs over here are gonna be fine. What?
2 more things go in there.
Oh.
Or 3 more things go in there.
3.
There's a reason when I saw that whoever activated the robot, I started marching out of there because he's going to break all these tech locks for me so I can go hoover up some sweet schneeve.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever hoovered some schneeve off a robot? Because I'm doing it.
Alright, we're good?
Yeah, I am retreating.
Now, so retreat, even though it's not my turn.
Surprise, I retreat.
Surprised I also retreat.
Come on, make it 5 for 5.
Oh my goodness, he finally rolled a 5.
So,
Which is a 6.
Yeah.
Ugh. Do I risk playing my download next turn and getting 2 of those?
Alright.
Let's survive
Shane, he leaves and breaks that tech lock.
2.
And that puts 5 data files in there. And boy, who's in that room with 5 data files? And right at the exit.
Alright.
This guy.
And then I play a card to shove you out of the building.
Jason, you go first. You go first.
I'm not risking it. It's at 81, 87.
I forgot to do that. I put my retreat card down by accident.
By accident.
Yes, by
Card played,
accident.
card played.
I changed it before I flipped it, so...
retreat.
That doesn't mean anything.
It does, screw you.
Alright, roll the die.
I couldn't have possibly gotten too high on my turn that I couldn't...
Alright. Everyone ready?
Roll a 1. Can I survive a roll by Shane? It's only 1 roll.
It's 2
But
rolls
you're-
before you
but,
get out.
but you're gonna download before me if you download, so there's no point. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I, right?
Yeah, exactly. Jason?
Retreat.
8 more ones. Because Shane can't possibly roll high enough to...
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, since you were in download before me, it's fine.
Did you see what I did, though?
What? No, just the card over?
My turn.
No, it's my turn. I download. Just grab me one out of the bag, Jay. I don't care. Thanks. You fucked up.
A roll?
Oh, wait, jeez, Brandon's still there. It's Brandon.
I'm the one who rolls, actually.
Brandon is the one who does the thing.
You guys are screwed.
Alright. Here, Jason. What are you doing? Just reveal it.
We skip right over. He's out. I
I'm
retreat.
I'm outie.
I am outie as well.
Okay, roll low.
Roll high. Roll real high.
He's
I
gonna
mean,
roll.
if I
He's
roll,
gonna
if I roll, if I roll a 6, we're,
We're done.
doomed. If I
Yes.
roll a 5 or 6, we're doomed.
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna roll a 6. Oh my goodness.
I'm just teasing fate
It's
right
at
now.
97.
Well, even if we get a 1, we lose.
Yep.
You Raph, you Ruse.
You lose. Prototype
Isn't it?
storage, CEO's office, and the research station. Increase the alarm by 3. Well, it's a good thing you didn't go in there.
What's CEO's office?
Remove this room's interface token to take the blackmail file.
Oh. The blackmail file lets you get out too.
Yeah.
So I should have gotten it. Damn it.
No, you would have upped the alarm by 3.
The blackmail file you trade in to it to escape, but you also lose
4 tokens.
4 tokens. So
It's good. It's
worth
good
it, it's worth it if you're stuck and you have a lot of
if you're
points.
if you're here and you're sitting on like 10 tokens and you just have to get out because the alarm's at 98 and they're all down there and you're up here. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no point.
Good game, guys.
GG, bro.
I hope
GG.
everyone enjoyed watching.
Indeed. Thank you for joining us in this madhouse adventure into the world of cybercrimes.
Thank you for experiencing my first and probably my last
Okay.
game of Infiltration.
At 11?
A little dirty.
I mean, like, we're wrapping up at 11 because I have to work tomorrow at 7 a.m.
6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 21.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 34.
Oh, I thought you were the prototype.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure I whooped you.
Well, yeah, you had 10 points in worth of card.
I had
20
3 threes.
21 to 34. I only had 1 3.